The village of Evergreener bustled with magic. Sparkling streams crisscrossed through houses made of giant mushrooms. Tiny winged creatures called pixies flitted through the air, leaving trails of shimmering dust. In the center stood an ancient oak, its branches holding the village's most prized possession, a map woven from moonlight and dreams. It showed the way to the legendary Starlight Orchid, a flower said to grant wishes. One starlit night, a shadow fell over Evergreener.
He snatched the map from its resting place and disappeared into the night, leaving behind a trail of echoing laughter and a village plunged into worry.
The elders knew they had to act fast. They issued a call to all heroes, promising a handsome reward for the map's safe return. Among those who answered the call was Lira, a sorceress whose emerald eyes sparkled with ancient magic. With her pet raven Edgar perched on her shoulder, she could sense the faintest traces of enchantment. By her side stood Fenwick, a talking wolf with fur the color of midnight and a heart of gold. His senses were sharp, his loyalty unwavering.
Then came Miro, a clumsy but good-natured knight who dreamt of grand adventures. Though prone to tripping over his own feet and losing his sword, often in the middle of battle, his courage was as bright as the sun on his shield.
Completing their unlikely fellowship was Pippin, an inventive half-gnome, half-troll with a knack for tinkering. He carried a bag overflowing with curious gadgets and gizmos, ready to solve any problem with a mix of ingenuity and brute force.
Their journey led them through Whispering Woods, an enchanted forest where trees whispered secrets to the wind. Giant, luminous mushrooms lit their path, their caps pulsing with a soft, ethereal glow. But danger lurked around every corner. They fought off mischievous pixies armed with pine cones and outsmarted a grumpy troll who demanded riddles in exchange for passage across a rickety bridge.
Deeper into the woods, they encountered a clearing where fluffy rabbits hopped and played. But these were no ordinary rabbits. They breathed fire and hopped on their hind legs, wielding carrots like swords. Thanks to Pippin's quick thinking, he fashioned a giant fan from leaves and branches, blowing the fiery bunnies back into their burrows.
Finally, they arrived at Moonlit Falls, its cascading waters shimmering under the light of the full moon. There, perched on a moss-covered rock, was Thistle Moonshadow. The map lay beside him. A tense standoff ensued. Fenwick growled, baring his teeth. Miro drew his sword, nearly tripping over a stray root in the process, but Lira held up a hand, stopping them. She had a plan.
With a flick of her wrist and a whispered incantation, she conjured a swirling vortex of sparkling dust, distracting Thistle long enough for Fenwick to snatch the map in his jaws.
Thistle, furious, gave chase, his raven flapping its wings furiously. The heroes ran, their hearts pounding, their laughter echoing through the night. They had faced countless dangers, overcome their differences, and emerged from their adventure with a newfound appreciation for each other. As they made their way back to Evergreener, map in hand, they realized something important. Their journey had taught them that the true magic wasn't about wishes granted by a flower. It was about the power of friendship, the thrill of adventure, and the strength found in facing the unknown together.